go-tos for a crazy class where nothing is normal. We're going to be all over the place. So we'll start, we'll do some core, we'll do some sideline, we'll head to planks, we'll do more core, more sideline, more planks. So we're just going to kind of keep rolling it around. If you have a lightweight, a water bottle works also, just one point where we're going to do something with it. If you don't, just pretend. So that'll work perfect. So I'm going to restart our music and we'll get going. I shouldn't have put it up so high. I forgot it was on an extendable cord. There we go. Okay. So start up in a comfortable position for you. Shoulders are back and down, hearts are up nice and high. You're sitting up super, super tall. On those sits bones, shoulders are back and down. Did I say that already? Your head is pulled back so that your ears are over your shoulders. And we're just going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep breathing. There we go. So that way I know how long we've gone. I have no idea. This was a one-page sheet. It was typed. That's how old this is. This is from way back when I used to type up all my Pilates notes. Inhale up, exhale down. I almost can't even write on my little corners anymore. I've erased so many times because what I do is I put the date up in the corner of when I use the class, and the paper is so thin. We're going to twist down this time, so come on up and twist down. Inhale up and twist down to the other side. Good. Inhaling up, exhaling down, nice and tall. One more each way. Come on down straight this time. You're going to put your right hand down, your left arm up, and lean over. Now remember, you're reaching up with your fingers, and you're reaching your left fingers, and you're reaching down with your left hip bone. Okay, so you're creating space between your fingers and your hip bone. Inhale as you switch, exhale as you reach. Fingers reach up, hip bone reaches down. That really intensifies your stretch. Inhale, exhale. We're going to move faster. Inhale, exhale. Really think about pushing down on that hip bone. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's go one more time. This feels really good. Inhale, exhale. Push the hip down. Inhale, exhale. Good. Release it. All right, we're going to grab on either on the fronts of your shins or underneath your legs. We're going to beam our heart up high, go into a little bit of an extension, and then you're going to exhale and round and release. My water bottle's on the way. Inhale up tall. Exhale, round it down. Again, inhale it up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Send your shoulder blades down deep to your hip pockets. And exhale. Release. Good. You can stay where you're at, or you can go ahead and turn if you are not lengthwise on your mat. We'll get there in just a second where we need to be. We're going to pick up our feet. We're going to lean back. Sorry, forgot. I was skipping a part. And we're going to circle our feet, trying very hard not to collapse down. Keep your heart beamed up high, and try not to move your torso. Now reverse. Hearts are beaming up high. And release it down. Oof, got some cramps going on in the hips. Okay, sitting up tall, shoulders back and down, hearts are up nice and high. You're about a fist width apart. Water bottle would work also, or just kind of eyeball it. Hands are underneath. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to exhale. It's a bigger round and release. And inhale, come on back up nice and tall. Exhale, round it down. Inhale up. Again, round it down. Inhale up. If you'd like, take your hands off. Nice and tall. Rounding down, we're not hinging. And up. You're going to take it down. If you have your hands underneath, just take one off. Come to the center and back up. All right, we're going to go to the other side. So round it back, open, close, and tall. Round it back, open, close, and up. Inhale. Actually, I lied. Inhale here. I can't figure out breath, so just breathe. I'm going to exhale there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Did a few extras while I tried to figure out the breath here. Last one. Good. Come on up. All right, we did that, so we're going to head to a slow roll now. So bring your shins up parallel to the floor. Hands are underneath. Shoulders are relaxed. And we're going to slowly roll it down just to that, the shoulder blades touching. Inhale here at the bottom. Exhale as you come back up top. Inhale. Exhale slowly down. All right, so you can keep going just like this with the hands on. You can make it a little harder, go down with your hands off, and then use your hands to help you get back up. Or, harder still, take them off and leave them off. It's up to you. Keep going. Nice, slow roll down to seat curl and come back up. Let's go 2 more times. It's actually only 1.5. Good, take it down, hold it down. You can keep your legs in that tabletop position. Stay up in your seat curl. All right, you're going to take your legs up if you'd like it a little bit more. And you can also take them out, but it's a little early in class, and we're finishing up the warm-up with the 100 here. Hands behind your head if you'd like some neck support. Otherwise, take them out and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You're halfway. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Release it down. Run through some stretches. I'm going to hop up and turn on my ceiling fan. Sort of hop up and turn on my ceiling fan. Okay. All righty. So, Joanne, if you're one of them on, happy birthday. I saw it was your birthday today. If you're doing this later, well then, happy birthday on whatever day you're doing this. Okay. We are headed to single leg. So, tabletop position. Head lifted, chin tapped, curl up, neck support, absolutely if you want. Otherwise, extend one leg out, pull your other leg in, and switch. Just go at a tempo with your breath. Inhale for one leg, exhale for the other. Try to stay up very high on your shoulders. Your shoulder blades, sorry, not your shoulders. Just the very tips, the bottom tips. Does that make sense? All right, keep going. I'll find my brain maybe. Had trouble with that, I think it was yesterday in class too. All right, 1 more each leg. Pull both legs in. We're going to take a breath as we inhale and extend the legs and the torso, or the legs and the arms. Exhale as you tuck it back in. Torso does not move. Neck support. Hands go behind your head. Your chin is tucked. You're sliding that, they're holding onto the pillow, sliding the pillowcase on it. Looking at your legs. If you find that you're looking at the ceiling, that's time to bring your head and shoulders down to the floor and do it with your head and shoulders on the floor. You're still going to get strong doing it this way. Okay, so if you can, stay up for as long as you're able to hold your chin tucked, and then when you find yourself looking more up to the ceiling, that's your sign to come down to the floor. Let's go 2 more. Good. Release it down. Run through some stretches if you'd like. You may want to roll your head side to side. I like hip twisters. If you want to tuck in, you're welcome to do that. All right, we are headed to single leg and double leg. Single leg, we already did single leg and double leg. We're headed to single leg straight and double leg straight. I'm using my headband here. All right, so legs are up, head is lifted, chin is tucked, you're curled up. Neck support, one hand behind it. As you grab behind a leg, let your other leg fall. Okay, quick, tug, tug, and switch. Tug, tug, and switch. Tug, tug. Shoulders are away from your ears. Exhale, exhale, inhale on the switch. Exhale, exhale. Your goal is as straight of legs as possible. Okay, you're getting a nice stretch down that hamstring as we do this. Once again, if you find yourself looking at the ceiling and not at your thighs and knees, it's time to bring your head to the floor. Or to put a hand behind to help hold your head up. Two more, each leg. One more. Bring both legs back up top. You can put your head and shoulders down. You can put your hands underneath your hips. Or if you're keeping your head and shoulders up, go ahead and put your hands behind your head. Inhale as you go down for double leg stretch, straight. Exhale as you come back up. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this one today. Inhale, at least the name of it. Exhale, doing it a little bit better than I did it last week. Inhale, I've got more range of motion this week. Exhale up. Make sure that that navel keeps pulling down. Don't let your rectus abdominis pooch up on this one. Really pull it down hard. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you come up. Good. Let's go 2 more times. You can do this. Head and shoulders are down. Nothing wrong with that. You're still working plenty hard. Oof. And release it. Run through some stretches. All right, so that's the first round of core that's done. Okay, we'll come back to a few more rounds of core with some different exercises. Roll to face me and just lay on your side. All right, shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. You cannot see your feet. Okay, if at any point you decide you want a little more balance work, just go ahead and what I call kickstand. That bottom leg, just bend your knee. All right, that will help you. Ooh, feeling they finished off my root canal on Tuesday. I'm feeling it here. All right, so relax your shoulder. And we're going to start with just some leg circles here. Cup of water at your hip. Don't let it move. Think about a mouse hole. And reverse. Hand down if you need it. All right, hold it here. We're going to do a grand rondation. All right, I also call it a capital D. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your leg up, but keep your hip facing forward, knee and toe facing forward, and then circle it around in a half circle. There's your capital D. Up, circle around. Up, circle around. Up, circle around. One more. Up, circle around. Are you thinking about the mouse hole? Now we reverse it. Circle it up, close it down. Circle it up, close it down. Circle up, close down. Circle up, close down. One more. Circle up, close down. Hold here. Bicycle. Bend your knee, kick it front, and extend. Bend your knee, kick front, extend. Bend, kick front, extend. Bend, kick front, extend. One more. My shoulder's like really tensing up. I'm trying hard to relax it. Let me try putting the ball there. Now we're going to reverse it. Kick front, bend your knee, straighten your hip, straighten your knee. Front, knee, hip, knee. Front, knee, hip, knee. There we go. I just kickstanded my bottom leg. That helped. Knee, hip, knee. One more. Front, knee, hip, and knee. Bring it down. And we are going to come up to a seated position, or not seated, sort of seated. I'm having trouble explaining this one. Okay, so your hand is out there. You stayed on the same side, okay? We're going to get to the other leg, but it's going to be later. So trust me on this one. Just keep doing what I'm telling you to do. Okay, I want your feet scissored. Okay, so I want your top leg in front of your bottom leg. You've got your arm out. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to exhale as we lift it up, and we're going to reach it over and come back down, brush the floor, and come back up and extend it over. Straight up, drop and brush. Up, over, straight, drop and brush. Up, over, straight. One more. Down, up, drop it over, and straight. Hold right here. Hold right here. Roll it over to plank. Okay, the leg that is closest to me, closest to the screen. Okay, first off, if you want to drop to a knee, put the back knee down. If you want to stay up, you're just going to lift up that leg. You're going to pull in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 more, 6, 7, and 8. Put that foot down. Just take a quick break. Watch me if you need to. I'm going to pull in with that same leg. I'm going to press up to a down dog. So pull in with that same front leg. Press up to a down dog. One leg. In and up. An option would be to just go plank to down dog with 2 legs down the whole time. In and up. In and up. 2 more. In and up. 1 more. In and up. Come down to plank, back knee to the floor, or both knees to the floor. Lift up the front leg if you're lifting. 5 tricep push-ups. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to your both knees if you weren't already there. Lower all the way down. Send your shoulder blades back and down. Pull your navel up. Extend your spine. And release it down. Keep your toes on the floor. Inhale as you extend. Exhale as you drop. Inhale up. Try to pull the navel away from the mat. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bend your knees. Great big deep breath. Push up and press back. Child's pose. Whew. All right. This is where you really have to trust me, okay? Whatever direction you're facing with your head, okay, just swing your legs around and face that same direction. We've got more core. We are going to roll like a ball, okay? So scoot up towards the front, tuck it in tight, either on the shins or underneath, and even open up the legs if you want a little bit more. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to pull your navel to your spine, start to round your spine, come down and back up. Try not to touch your feet. Breathe for me. You've got it. Ooh, that was kind of a bad one. I kind of flopped there. Much better. Except my shoulders went up to my ears. Oh. Keep going. We haven't done rolling like a ball recently. Couple more. Last one. Hopefully that weight or your water bottle is nearby. I forgot to warn you, you were going to need it. We're going to hold in our balance point, okay? If you have a weight or a water bottle or something, just put it in your hand, and you're going to circle around somehow. I don't care what way you go. Because we're going to reverse it right now. Now we're going to figure 8. Breathe. Hold it. You're going to come from one hip up and over to the other hip. Up and over. If you want to put your feet down, you can do that. Makes it a little bit easier. One more each way. And release it. Whew. All right, where are we? We are rolling over to face me. And you should be working the other leg. We're finally getting to that other leg with our circles, our grand rond de jambes, and our bicycles, okay? Remember, if you'd like to kickstand the bottom leg, you're welcome to do that. Hip stacked, shoulder stacked, a little bit of a mouse hole. All right, top shoulder relaxed, not up by your ear. Hands down only if you need it. And start your circles. Breathing. And reverse. Ooh, I am rocking and rolling today. Shouldn't be. Do a little kickstand. All right, here comes our grand rond de jambes, our capital D. So go up, circle it around. Come up, circle it around. Up, went a little farther, hit the floor. Up and around. One more. Up and around. Now reverse it. Circle it up, close it down. Keep your knee and toe facing forward. All right, I know we get a bigger range of motion when we open up, but I don't want you to open up. One more. All right, bicycle. Bend your knee, kick it front, and straighten. Bend your knee, kick it front, and straighten. Bend, kick front, straighten, bend, kick it, straight. One more this direction, kick, and now reverse it. Kick it front, knee, hip, knee. Ooh, my shoulder. Knee, hip, knee. Front, knee, hip, knee. Two more. Front, knee, hip, knee. Last one. Front, knee, hip, knee. Drop it down. Push up. You're on your hand. Okay? Again, legs are scissored. Top leg is in front. Bottom leg is behind. We're going up and then over. We've got 5 of them. Okay? So, sit up tall here to start with. Great big deep breath. Inhale, lift it up. Reach it over. Come back and brush. Come up. Reach it over. Straight and brush. Up, over, straight, and brush. 2 more. Up, over, T, and brush. Last one. Up, over, straight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Bring it over, plank. Drop that back knee if you'd like. Otherwise, stay up on your toes. Lift up your front leg, the leg closest to me. Maintain good plank posture. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 4 more. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to pull it in. You're going to push up to down dog. One leg, or just go plank and down dog with 2 legs on both of them. In, plank, up, down dog. Plank, down dog. Plank, down dog. 2 more. Plank, down dog. Plank, down dog. Come down to plank, toes down. Drop the back knee to the floor. Lift that front leg back up if you're doing it. Otherwise, both knees on the floor. And let's go. Taking it down and up. 5 times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees down. Lower all the way to the floor. Relax the toes. Send the shoulders down and lift up. Lower down. Same thing as we did before. Swan. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Bring it up. Just extending your spine. Lowering down. Not really pushing with your hands. And down. 2 more times. Bring it up. And down. 1 more. Bring it up. And down. Bend your knees. Hands are under shoulders. Deep breath. Push or peel, as I did. Up and press it back. Okay. All right, so this one is not so important which way you go. If you just want to flip it over, you can. We're headed back to more core. So we're going to, I gotta turn this way so I can still see my, my board. We're gonna flip it around and we're gonna lower down nice and slow one time. And breathe. All right, it's time for corkscrew, okay? So take the legs up to the ceiling, okay? I have no idea what time it was. Your shoulders are relaxed, your arms are down on the floor. You can open them wide if you'd like a little bit more help with maintaining stability through your torso. Okay, your legs are just in a comfortable position as far as your ankles go. Your knees are as straight as you can make them. All right, and we're gonna circle and stop, then reverse and stop. Inhale for half, exhale for half, or inhale on the circle, exhale on the stop. All right, your circle is as big as you can make it and keep your torso quiet. Okay, you can always put your hands right on your torso so that you can feel how much or how little it's moving. Okay, pull down hard through your navel to really cement your torso to the floor. Let's go one more time. And then, I don't care, pick a leg, leave it up there, put your other foot flat on the floor, knee bent, or extend it out long. Single leg circles here. You're gonna circle and stop, same direction, circle and stop. All right, again, I like to have my hands kind of on my torso just to feel that I'm really not moving a whole lot. Make sure your chin is not jutting up to the air like mine just was. Quad is tight, allowing that knee to straighten and the hamstring to lengthen, reverse. Again, focus on your breath. It'll help. It also helps you kind of just become a little more mindful of what's going on in your body. 2 more times. Good. Bend your knee and stretch that leg out long. Maybe take both of them out long. Give your hips a little bit of a stretch. Okay, you want a little more. Stretch your arms over the top of your head. And then pull that other leg in. Take it up to the sky. You can have your other foot flat, knee bent. That makes these a little bit easier. Or stress your core. Stress your core a little bit more by straightening the leg. It also kind of depends on your hip flexor. Shoulders are relaxed. Shoulders and chest are open. Pulling down through your navel. Start your circles. Stopping in between each one. That takes momentum out of the picture. Okay? We don't like a lot of momentum in Pilates. One more in this direction, and now reverse. The only time we like momentum is when we want it, so that we can stop it. You've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knee, stretch it long, and we are going to reach overhead for an inhale. Grab your weight or your water bottle if you'd like. We're rolling up. Exhale. And slowly up. Reach it over your toes. And come up nice and tall. Stack your vertebrae, ear, shoulder, rib cage, hip in an alignment. Pull your navel to your spine. Send those hips forward and lower down. Inhaling as your head comes down. Exhaling as you round up with no momentum. Stay in that rounded position. Big, nice rounded position here. We're not collapsing down. We're just reaching out, stretching over those toes. Stack your vertebrae up and lower down. Keep going on your breath. Like I said, you can grab that weight. All right, you can grab that water bottle. Whatever you're doing, whatever you want to help you kind of get over the hump of where you just feel like you can't come up anymore, or where your feet want to lift off the floor. The other thing you can do is really forcefully blow out your lungs at that point in time. All right, so when you get to that point, go ahead and go, and that will help. The next time you're up, you're going to stay there. All right, nice and tall. We're going to lean it back onto our elbows. All right, we are going to pick up our legs. Okay, this is a version of corkscrew. Okay, we don't want to collapse down here. We want to keep our hearts beaming up super high. All right, we want to try and keep our our rib cage locked in at the sides. All right, we're going to drop our knees to a side. We're going to extend out. We're coming around to the other side, to the center, and stop and reverse. Drop it over, around and up. Drop it over, around and up. Drop it over, around and up. Keep going. Try to keep those knees together. Hearts are beaming up. Don't collapse into this. You've got 2 more each direction. Inhale as you drop and extend. Exhale as you pull in. 1 more each way. Not an easy exercise. And release it. Come on up. Or just flip it over. We're headed to elbow plank here. Headed to elbow plank. So, you're on your elbows. You're going to take your knees back. You can always just take 1 foot back and then the other foot back. And then if you want to drop back down to your knees, you can. All right, hearts are beaming forward. Okay, you can be on those toes or you can be on your knees. All we're going to do is alternate. If you're on your toes, dropping 1 knee to the floor. If you're on your knees, you're going to alternate extending. All right, so just keep going wherever you're at. Breathe, look between your hands. Keep your navel pulled up high. 1 more each. And hold plank. Roll to open, to face me. Turn your hand, okay, so that your fingers are facing me. Bring your bottom hand underneath your rib cage. Your feet are scissored, or your knees are stacked, okay? Hang out, watch me 1 time. We have not done this one. All right, actually you can watch me twice. I'll do it once on my knees. I'm going over to a 1-arm plank and rolling back. That was on my knees. Here is my 1-arm plank on my toes. You pick, you've got 5 of them. Go. Take it slow. There's 1. There's 2. I'm off my mat. 3. Woo. Come on, we got this. 4. And 5. Drop it down. Pull it in. Elbow that was on the floor. You can just reach over. I'm resting on my head. It hurts. All right. I want you to flip the other direction with your legs. And I want you to lay down prone. Okay? Lay down prone. We're going to swim. So your arms are long, your legs are long. You've got your navel pulled up away from that ice cube that is a puddle. All right, your shoulders are pulled down. We'll start slow. Okay, right arm, left leg. Drop, left arm, right leg. And drop. Okay, we'll go slow this time. We're going to come back to a second round of these. So this round is just nice and slow. Oh, except by my nose is itching. There's a lot of dust on the floor over here. I haven't swept up here in a while. I really ought to do that. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Really try hard to keep your navel pulled up high. We're going slow, so hopefully you can think about it and maybe do it a little bit more. 1 more each arm, each leg. Good. All right, pull those elbows underneath and lift up onto your knees or onto your toes. All right, alternating knees, either extending or dropping, whichever one you're doing, if you're on your toes or your knees. Both of them are challenging. Okay, what's really important here is that cup of water that's balancing between your shoulder blades. No matter which way you're doing this, that cup of water between your shoulder blades is not spilling. I used to have a girl in my Pilates class, she's like, Holly, can it be a beer? Because I really don't want to spill my beer. And I'm like, I don't care what it is. Okay, just whatever it is, don't spill it. One more each leg. Hold plank and roll to the side. Okay, we're going to hold side plank for a while because I made you hold side plank on the other side for a while. All right, knee or toes. If you're on your toes, on your feet, they're scissored. If you're on, I brought my water bottle. If you're on your knees, they're stacked. Got this top hand underneath. You're going 5 times over to one arm plank. Make sure that this arm came to where the fingers point towards me. Here we go. Roll it over. There's 1. There's 2. You can do this. Try to get those shoulders parallel to the floor. That's your goal. There's 3. Keep your navel pulled up high. There's 4. 1 more. And there's 5. Drop it down. Pull your legs in. And the elbow that was on the floor can just reach up and rest on your head. If you want to stretch it long, you can do that. My arm's tired, so I'm going to just rest it on my head. I'm still getting a big stretch here through my side. That's what we're shooting for. All right, you guys can just lay it back down, face any direction that you want. We're done with the, got to be on a certain side. I got to face this way so I can still see my board. We're back out. Remember we did that swim slow? All right, so this time we're going to do the swim faster, okay? So if you want to stay slow, go back to what we were doing. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. If you want to go faster, go ahead, pull your navel up and lift both arms and legs and start your swim. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Hands under your shoulders. Bend your knees, peel or push. Oof, I actually pushed that time. And sit back. Breathe. All right, we're headed to bridge. So again, does not matter what way you face. Let's roll down one time, okay? Unless you're already down on the floor. If you're not, go ahead, sit up nice and tall and roll down one time. Grab my ball. And pull those legs in. Fist width, okay? Actually, I don't want the ball because of where we're going. Fist width. Feet are also a fist width. Your knuckles are down, your palms are up, your chest and your shoulders are open. Take a deep breath, pull your navel to your spine and slowly peel up and off the floor. Deep breath in here, exhale and slowly come back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Okay, I want you to go on your breath. I want you to make sure that your knees do not flare open at the top. Kind of keep them squeezed a little bit like you're holding on to one of my little medicine balls, or if you're holding on to your water bottle, think about it. Speaking of which, let's pick this up in case it leaks. And really take your time rolling through your spine. All right, if you've got some parts of your spine that are just feeling a little stickier, a little tighter, just really go slow through those spots. And then deep breath in. Fix your feet anytime you need to. Mine snuck back out there. I'm kind of sneaking off my mat, so there we go. I'm sweating. My husband's drinking hot chocolate and I'm up here sweating. At least the heat has not gone off. It went off earlier this morning. I was like, no. All right, the next time you go up, you're going to stay there. All right, so you're staying right there. Pick up a leg. Does not matter to me which leg it is. Straight leg or bent knee, your choice. We're going to reach out, touch the floor, and come back up. Or you're going to come out parallel and up. Let's go. Drop it and lift. Try to keep those hips up the whole time. Push hard through the foot that's still on the floor. Feel all the toes. Feel the ball of the foot. Feel the heel. 2 more. You can do it. I know I'm making you do 10. I'm being mean. Good. Set that foot down. Readjust your hips and lift up the other leg, either the bent knee or the straight leg. Push into the floor and let's go. Down and up. Breathe. Doesn't matter to me how you breathe, just breathe. You've got this. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your foot down, deep breath in, relax and lower down. All right, if your hamstrings were kind of chattering at you, go ahead and straighten them up. Give them a quick stretch, maybe some flexing and pointing to really get into that hamstring. Because we're not done with single leg bridges yet. All right, feet back down, maybe a little bit closer than fist width. You could even go to touching if you'd like here. Arms can be down on the floor with your palms down if you'd like, maybe even a little bit wide because like I said, we are going to be doing some more single leg stuff. You're going to take a deep breath in, you're going to exhale, and you're going to peel up. Now you're going to take a leg and you're just going to extend it straight out so that your knees are still right next to each other and that leg is straight out, still got those hips lifted. You're going to open, you're going to touch, open, touch, open, touch, open, touch. Keep going. Again, we got 10 of them, so you got 5 more. Push into the foot on the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that foot down. Readjust your hips that probably fell like mine did. Extend that other leg out. Knees are still touching. Open, close. Open, close. Keep going. Focus. You can push into your hands if you've got your palms down on the floor. That's fine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your foot down. Deep breath. Exhale. And lower it down. Whew. All right, little rock side to side. And we're going to finish up with a little bit of work in cat. So, stretch it long. Deep breath in. Exhale. Oh, we made it. All right, come on around. Cat position, hands and knees. All right, fingers are spread. We're going to create a little momentum today, okay? So normally I would put my ball on my back and make sure that it stays there so that my spine doesn't move, but we're not going to do that today. We are going to actually round as we pull our knee and our elbow in, okay? So we're going to create some momentum. So what this might do is cause you to get a little bit dizzy, okay? Because your head will be moving. So just kind of be aware of that. Find a focal point that you can focus on. Maybe don't tuck your head in quite as far. Just really work on elbow and knee. All right, so let's go. Left leg back, right hand out. Lift them up. We're just going to hold right here to start with. All right, try to keep shoulders and hips parallel to the floor. So nothing is open, especially that hip. That's the one that really tends to go. The shoulder, not so much. All right, here we go. We're going to tuck in. And we're going to extend out. So I want you to round. I want you to try to bring the elbow and the knee together. Ooh, I got a calf cramp there. Extend out. Exhale in. Extend out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Ooh, I lost my balance there. In. Out. 2 more. In. Out. In, out. Hands down, quick round up. Shouldn't be quite so bad because we were doing extension and flexion. Switch sides. Right foot back, left arm out, lift them up, just hold. Okay, again, shoulders, hips, do not open that hip. Keep that hip headlock facing the floor. Arm is out. Let's go. Tuck it in. Extend out. Tuck. Extend. Exhale your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You got 5 more. We're going slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Open the knees, bring the toes together, and press back into child's pose. Whew, okay, short one today. We just moved quick. I didn't let you guys rest a whole lot. It's like, we're moving, we're not stopping, we're going. All right. Because we did a lot of planks, because we just finished off with some rounding, I'm going to open up your chest, open up the front of your body. We did this stretch a couple of weeks ago, but if you want to watch me, just stay up in this child's pose. Okay, it's called a pec Y. All right, so I'm laying flat out on the floor. I'm going to extend my left arm out to the side. My feet stay down. My right hand comes underneath my shoulder. I bend my right knee. I push, and I open up. Your goal is to get your foot flat on the floor. Open up your knee, and you're just pushing with that right hand to help you look up and over your right shoulder. And then you'll come back, and you'll switch it. So that right arm will go out, the left arm comes under your shoulder. Your left knee bends, you push, and you open. All right, so I want you to go and do this 2 times to each side, alternating. All right, take your time. All right, take your time. See how far you go. Mess around with the angle of your extended arm. Okay, some people might have shoulder issues and you need to be a little more vertical on this, which means like straight up, like you're raising your hand. I have a question. All right. Other people may feel more comfortable going way out to the side into more of a T position. So you choose. Mess around with it. This is a great opener for the front of the body. Work on getting your foot all the way to the floor. But if all you can get to the floor is the ball of the foot and the toes, that's okay. Just know that you have a goal there. All right, after that second one to each side, let's go ahead and push up. And let's come into 90-90. All right, so I'm going to bring my right shin along the front side of my mat. My left shin is along the long side of my mat. So this is on the short side of my mat, this is on the long side of my mat. 2 things you can do if you have trouble like me and you're leaning towards that right hip. Okay, I like to grab onto my shoe or my foot. Okay, and then really bring my other elbow in front of my knee. So that helps me bring my shoulders down parallel to the floor. If it's more comfortable for you to push from that right hand and pull from that left foot and shoe, or left hand on the shoe, you can do that. All right, whichever one works better for you. Actually, this one's working better for me today. So I just want you to push yourself down towards the floor, trying to keep your shoulders parallel to the floor. Okay, so it's really that left shoulder that needs to close. You're pushing both feet into the floor. Both feet are flexed. You can use your hands and your arm strength to help you in this stretch. Push it up. Switch sides. So you'll take your hands behind your back and you'll just switch. Okay? Fix your legs if you need to. Okay? See how this side feels. See how much you're leaning to the outside. Sometimes one hip feels better than the other. All right. Grab on and either put the elbow in front of the knee to pull the shoulders down parallel to the floor, or use the left hand this time to push yourself back over your shin. Okay, so your goal would be to have shoulders over your right shoulder over your ankle, your left shoulder over your knee. That is your goal. And breathe. Don't ever forget to breathe. All right, come on up. Now we're just going to switch back and forth between those 90-90s, okay? This is working hip mobility. So it doesn't matter if you don't quite make it to your 90-90 each time. I just want you to take it back. Now, some people are able to do this with no hands behind them. I can't even demonstrate that for you, okay? But you could take your hands up, okay, and do your switch without your hands behind you. I can't even demonstrate it. Sorry. I'll have to see if I can find it and like tag it into here. So you're just rotating back and forth. So hopefully this feels a little bit better than that first switch that we did. Good, and bring it to a comfortable seated position for me. I see I've got a couple comments or people joining on. I will have to get to those in a second. Let's take a deep breath. Let's exhale. Bring your left hand behind your back, grab it, hold it, drop your head over to your right shoulder, and just hold right here. So that was a mixed up Pilates class. Core, legs, plank, core, legs, planks. Add in some prone work, some back work. Release your hands, chin falls, shoulders back, and then some time killers at the end. This still did not finish up the hour, but I'm trusting that we all got a decent workout out of this one. Oh, deep breath. I know I sweated. Release your hands, let your chin down, shoulders back, head lifted. One more deep breath in. Exhale, blow it out. You guys have an awesome day. Enjoy the beautiful sunshine. Hopefully no dust blows in today like it did yesterday. Holy cow, that was horrible. We were up in the Harker Heights area when that happened, so I don't know if it actually made it all the way down here, but holy cow, that was awful when that dust blew in from West Texas. Have an awesome day. I'll see you guys next week.